Hey everyone, welcome to another video from the Parrott Bros. Now today we're here in the unit with the TT and I've got a few little tasty bits that I've been sent in the post. I wanted to do a little video showing you some of the cool stuff that I didn't know was available until now, and one cheeky little bit which you all know I will absolutely love. But more about that straight after the intro. As you all know, I absolutely love modifying. So when some of you contact me and say, hey Dom, I make this for the Mark 1 TT, want to have a look? The answer is always going to be yes. Now, two of the bits are actually very similar, and one is slightly different and is probably my favourite thing to discuss. I'll give you 5 seconds. What do I like most about a TT? If I'm going to look at a TT, I'll go, oh, it's da-da-da-da-da. What is the next word? I'm sure you'll guess it if you've watched enough about this channel, and it is, of course, the cup holder. Now, I absolutely love an original cup holder. I made something along the lines probably about 3 or 4 years ago on the channel about how to make a £5 or £10 cup holder using this generic one off of Amazon, eBay from China, and you just cut the bottom to the shape of the rear cubby pocket. Now, one of you guys, and I'll put all the description to all these bits I've discussed down in the description. None of this is sponsored, this is all just me reviewing some of the bits I've been sent, and I wanted to share, of course, with you lot. Now, this is the one I've been sent. Now, this is very cool. It's steel, so it's quite sturdy. It's very, very strong. It's got fasteners so you can do it up, and it has the word TT lasered into it there, look. Absolutely lovely. And it, of course, retains the original styling of the Mark 1. Let me get a bit closer to show you this. There you go, look. And it also has this piece perfectly molded to meet, oh, terrible filming skills here, perfectly shaped to meet this piece here in your car. It also comes with 2 fixings, but what I think is even cooler is it comes with this lovely little diagram as to where to drill your holes for the perfect fit. Now, of course, I've got a cup holder in this and I didn't prepare very well, but if you can imagine this cup holder wasn't there, and you would lay this over the top, we'll do it underneath just to give you an idea, but it fits perfectly edge to edge, and then you literally just cut these out, mark them, drill your 2 holes, bolt it up, and off you go. Let's get a beverage. Let's get a couple of beverages, actually. I have a choice. Ooh, what are you most likely to drink? Let's go with a bottle of water and a can of Coke. Now, I don't have a coffee because I'm not a coffee drinker, but by the looks of it, it probably would fit. So there's your beverages. It's a warm summer's day and you need beverages. Now, this car, I need to suss something out because I don't have a center console, so I can't have a cup holder. But quite easily get a bottle of water in there, quite easily get a can of Coke in there. You'll definitely get a coffee of some description in there because the top is actually bigger than the other one, whereas the other one you couldn't actually get a coffee in. But nice little thing. Thought I'd share it with you guys, especially because it's got the dimple cutouts and obviously, of course, the letters TT in it. Very nice touch. I'll put down that details in the description of how you can get yourself one of those. And the other one is a bit of a double one. I got sent these not too dissimilar times and both random as well. And these are for your dash clocks. Now, this one is a carbon sticker, retails, don't quote me on this, about £20, £25. This one is a little bit more expensive, but it is also aluminium, depends how you want to say it. And it has, finally, something that has the Draw Bespoke logo in, which I think is wicked. Not very good at showing you these things, am I? So it's got the Draw Bespoke logo in it. Very cool. And this is a adhesive Dom. Probably best to take your clocks out, but for both of these actually. And this is like a 3D, terrible lighting, 3D carbon style one, both carbon. This one you can get in, I believe, different colours and silver and black, but don't quote me on that. I've got some clocks here to show you. Now, the decal simply just fits over the top. Probably best to take your clocks out because, let's be honest, it's not going to be that easy. This one, again, best to take your clocks out because you're only really going to get one go at this because it's got the adhesive, but it does fit dead nice over there. I'll show you a bit of a close-up. Let me bring you closer to the car. Okay, there we go, perfect. So, fits on nice and it mounts right underneath both sides. You can also pop a retaining screw in the corner if you want to, just to hold that down. But again, as always with the Draw Bespoke stuff, really nice machining, really good, precise fit all the way around. And it all depends on what you want to do. I really like their logo. But that is, again, my personal preference, of course. I will be fitting this cover into the Glacier Blue one over the next few weeks. I'm going to the Nürburgring, so I'll get that done first. Then when I get back, I'll take the clocks out. But yeah, definitely going to take the clocks out. Because like I said, you only really get one go at it. So, I mean, it's relatively easy to fit. If you've got your clocks out, nice simple job to get out. Just 2 screws there, and then these clips, which you have to sort of do that. But plenty of videos online. And all you're going to have to do is just line those 2 up and then just push it and then stick a screw underneath. Kushti. Now the carbon fibre one, again, similar process. You're going to have to take your time with this one because it's a decal, but it will go on nice. And like I said, this is definitely the cheaper option, but of course it is just a carbon decal. They also do some other Mark 1 TT stuff, so I'll link that down in the description as well. But a nice little addition because there's not that many things that you can do to the clocks. Now, I'm all for customization and modifications because at the end of the day, you want to make your car your very own. You might have the cup holders that go on the air vents. You can literally be driving, drink lovely, phone holder on the screen. It's all about creature comforts. For me, the clocks, there's not a great deal you can do. You can buy, I believe, different, what do they call them? They used to be called Lockwood dial kits, but the actual surround at the back, I believe you can change. You can put a multi-functional display in the center, which is color. It does boost, it does all these different things. They're not particularly cheap. I'll try and find a link and put that down in the description as well. But clocks-wise, there's not a great deal you can do. That's a nice, easy one. You can do, I mean, you can do it with the clocks fitted. It's just a bit fiddly to get in there. I'm definitely not going to film me trying to climb in with a roll cage and then try and stick that on because it'd be a nightmare. For the 20 minutes it's going to take you to whip your clocks out, it'll be a much nicer job. But there's not really a lot you can do to those. You can, there's a good question actually. I believe you can take these rings out. I may be wrong. They may come out. I'm not 100% sure. But I've seen people with these with a different colour bezel. Instead of being silver, they're actually orange or black or whatever. So you can customise your clocks a little bit. I just think it sort of tarts it up a little, makes it a little bit look nicer, rather than this plain, boring, absolutely temperamental dash cluster. If you have a Mark 1 TT in your cluster, isn't a nightmare. Well, yeah, lucky. Very, very lucky. But like I said, if you're going to get this out to maybe get it repaired while it's out, get a nice trim kit over it, because a lot of the time these get all scratched and scuffed, and plus it's a good reason to get them out and give them a good clean, because these are rank. I don't know if you'll be able to see this very well because of the lighting, but it just looks so grubby down here. See that? It's just years of fingerprints. It needs you to stand there for a little while with a cotton bud, just getting in there and doing all the crevices. But I thought that was a cool little thing, from I think like £20 up to about £40, £50. It's just a nice little touch. One of the things I didn't know you could actually do, I've never seen the carbon fibre things up until someone sent me them, and the cup holder, absolutely love a cup holder, just not in this one. I need to try and work out some sort of roll cage cup holder, although to be fair, it'd probably bounce out and be a bit of a problem. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I don't want to waffle on too much more, but I thought I would show you those cool little additions. I'll pop some pictures up on my Instagram. If you're not already following us on the Instagram, the Facebook of the Parrott Bros, where have you been? If you're not on social media, totally understand it. You're on YouTube. Ideal. Let me know what you think. Do you like the carbon fibre? Would you have black, silver, bright yellow, green, and cup holders? What is your beverage holder of choice? Is it OEM, or do you like something a little bit more tricky like that? But until next time, guys, as always, bye for now.